Apprentice, Lesson 8, Composition 5. When you open up this comp, you basically have all this series of layers, and our camera moves through them. So let's see what we are keeping. Okay, and so that's functionally what we have to play with. And what we want to do, if you will take a look here, as I scrub through, you'll see that the camera is always pointing forward. There's this object called point of interest, and it is always going to be facing that point of interest. And if we look at all these objects, point of interest is here, and it can be moved around. But they wanted it to end right in front of this final object. So right now it is always looking at its point of interest. But what they want us to do is they want us to orient the camera so that it is looking down the path, the wavy path, until it reaches the end. And so we'll do this by hitting Layer, Transform, Auto Orient, and we will orient along path instead of point of interest. And now as we go through, you'll see that the camera is always facing down the path now, and it's a far more interesting okay, so and now we want to select all of our 3D layers. So I'm going to click the bottom one, hit Shift, and then click the top one. And we will then auto-orient them. We'll go Layer, Transform, Auto-Orient, and we will orient them to camera. And that way they will always be, see where they are always going to face camera, and so they'll never get thin and will never reveal that there's no depth to them. So there is sound in this comp, so make sure you render audio with this before you turn it in.